Don't skip the last frame, it's where everything resolves. The quiet stitch that pulls her whole journey together and proves why composure wins the long game. Dakota Fanning has always told the truth without banging cymbals. In one image, she stands beside a hulking film camera, gaze steady, like she can hear the scene before anyone calls action. The lens favors her because she meets it with generosity, not demand. On a bare soundstage, no props to hide behind, she lets micro shifts do the work. A breath, a blink, a thought gliding across her face. It's not a trick, it's attention. Another still catches her in a bookstore aisle, reading the back cover of a dog-eared novel. That's the fuel, story as oxygen. Later, those pages live in the muscles, pauses landing where meaning needs air, lines placed exactly where rhythm asks. On a red carpet, she treats the flash storm like a lighting cue. The narrative and the people making it matter most. Weather is just a variable. At a table, the script is marked without spectacle, a pen resting at the margin where the scene and breath are about to turn. She doesn't chase big moments, she stacks neat, honest ones until they're skyscraper tall. A late-night talk show clip shows her answering in plain language at an easy tempo, the kind that makes viewers lean forward without noticing. In a festival photo line, she dims ego and brightens ensemble. The picture looks better because she isn't trying to steal it. That's why collaborators circle back, skill first, humility close behind, costume fittings write another chapter. Details speak. A cuff frayed just so, a hem with history, a shoe that changes gait. She doesn't force herself into another century. She lets the century adjust her posture. There's a car window portrait after Rhapsody lights sliding past, the faintest smile. It's the look of someone who knows the scene landed and the team earned their sleep. One frame asks for sorrow. She meets it with respect, holding the note true without pushing it sharp. She trusts the audience enough to be quiet when quiet cuts deeper. Then dawn turns the page. A calm morning, low sun warming her face. The serenity isn't performance. It's the afterglow of doing what you came to do and doing it with care. Across the sequence, the same message keeps surfacing. She traffics in the real. No heavy masks. No fireworks for their own sake. Just craft, detail, and the nerve to keep a scene simple when the scene asks for simple. In one setup, she stands just off camera, eyes closed, counting beats so emotion lands on time for her partner. In another, she glances at playback once and sets it aside. The next take, she aims for truer rather than bigger. Watch the crew choreography around her. A gaffer feathering a flag, a focus puller setting on the hinge of her eye, a script supervisor tracking breaths. She treats them like co-authors, not furniture. At lunch, she's at the edge of the stage, shoes off, reviewing notes in rain-colored ink. The choices aren't flashy: lift the chin a millimeter, soften the jaw, clip the consonant, and let the vowel drift. That's the work. A million small edits no one notices until they do, taken together. These pictures say it without shouting. Reality only. No lacquer unless the moment asks for shine. No mystery bigger than what you can touch right now. Just the discipline of looking closely, the grace of sharing space, and the courage to leave air where story needs to breathe. If this gallery resonates, stay through the final cut, tap like, and pass it to a friend who loves films made by listeners as much as talkers. Drop the frame that stayed with you in the comments. The camera side listen, the bookstore drift, the red carpet calm, the car window exhale, the morning sun stillness, or that last monochrome proof. With your help, the next chapter is ready. Let's make it sing.